What are you looking at?
You! You are so gorgeous. Your skin, so lovely. Clean, sunny, and natural.
Do you stress out about your skin? Do you freak out when you break out? Well, help is on the way. Try Shaw's Creations organic body products. Are you ready to have clear, gorgeous, healthy skin and feel more confident about your looks? Well, try Shaw's Creations organic body products. My skin looks fresh, healthy, and natural thanks to Shaw's Creations organic body products.
You look great.
I look healthy.
Shaw's Creations organic body products.
Hey, Nakusha Kusha and Kabo Kabo, Mina Fatmata Savage, and today we showed today we're in Salon Pekin and we talk about early pregnancy or unwanted pregnancy into abortion. This me show where they call Salon Pekin, where they talk about the youth them and then the things the way they affect we as a youth. So right now, everybody within me show you can join in, you can comment, and then you can give your call because right now we discuss on a really, really serious topic where they affect we as a youth them. And today I get me friend with me and I get Festus. So I will call on my friend so that way they go introduce himself. Yes, madam.
Lolo.
Okay, Lulu, I want you to introduce yourself. So let me go introduce you to fumble them.
Okay, my name is Loretta Harrison, but I go by Lulu Lolo. And I'm on the Salon Picking show, Fatmata Savage.
And Festus Taylor. I go by Festus, and also joined the Salon Picking show.
Okay. And then me fumble them. Today we did discuss about unwanted pregnancy because as soon I can see this is not the things the way they affect we a lot as a youth and not only with the youth them and they affect the adult too. So right now I go on for me kuna see a short clip and from there we'll go discuss about what will they talk about today.
Yo, babe, I'm going out. Do you need anything?
No.
Okay.
No, wait. Babe, I need to talk to you.
Can it wait? I'm going downstairs. Me and Jordan got to go somewhere. What?
I missed my period.
What? What? Sarah, are you pregnant?
I'm not sure.
What does it say?
I don't know. I haven't checked it yet.
Well, shit, check it then. What are you waiting for? Diaper, $24.99. Wipes, $8.99. Milk, $7.99. Food, no food. Damn, Sarah, what were you thinking?
So if it is positive, then what?
Then what?
I can't do no abortion.
Why can't we check it then?
No, wait. I need to know. Are you gonna be there?
Be there? Why won't you just abort it?
I can't.
Why not?
I can't kill my baby. What if this is the only time I ever get pregnant?
Listen, we don't have any money. How are we gonna raise a baby?
Do you even want it?
Of course I do. But not right now. Look, I need to finish my degree, get a full-time job, and then we can start talking about having a baby.
So, if I decide to have it, you won't be part of it?
That's not what I'm saying.
Then what are you saying?
How the hell did you get pregnant in the first place?
How would I know? We had sex. Pregnancy is possible.
Well, it can't be mine. We always use protection.
Really? How about that time in your car? Did we use protection?
That was the only time.
In your parents' bedroom?
That was a month ago.
What about last week at the beach?
That was an accident. The condom broke.
Exactly, an accident.
Look, I'm letting you know right now, I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready to have a baby. I refuse to bring a child in this world that I can't provide for.
So, if I choose to have the baby, it's over? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I guess.
Okay, me fumble them as soon I don't see this quick video. Yeah, so today and then I get me friends. My name Lulu. We're gonna help we for me could discuss about this thing where they go on. So the thing about this unwanted pregnancy thing, yeah, so nothing where they affect we the adults and two the youth them and they affect everybody in the society because sometimes then you get for plan for something because the things the way they happen right now and because of when they plan them and then the only way we can have a sex is for we to plan because when you have a baby you got to plan for it because some of we right now like with a date like we're in relationship but we not plan with life them because these are the things that way they affect me. So right now I go ask my friend Lulu making tell we waiting in partake and waiting to think about this video or this short clip here so and waiting I own partake to that day. So Lulu.
Well, the thing is, I'm not saying that the video, the guy, it seemed like, wants, ready yet for have a baby, but, like doing your own part as to, prevent, or maybe, yeah, because, they was having sex, like, off now, every time, but every now and then, without protection. And now when the girl say, if he say get belay, then it's like he don't want, he's not ready. It's not, he realize they have all these plans and goals he's trying to meet before having a child. But I know if he say discuss that with the lady before even, sleeping with her or whatever the case may be. And there's, having a child, it's like two people have to, come up with, make a decision and come to an agreement to having a child, even on, protected sex or whatnot. That ain't me take.
Okay. All right. As Lilo they say, And Lulu, already you say that true. Like we all, everybody, they already like make a plan and say, okay, this is what I want for me in my future, or this is what I get for plan in my future. But in a way or another, something they come in because sometimes the things the way you they plan, not they come to pass. Because there are always ups and down, and there was always something where they try for put we down. For example, right now the highest percentage of pregnancy, early pregnancy, is the youth, like from the age 13 to 18, and then most of the picking the way they involve, like we as a woman, some of we will not even finish like high school yet or secondary school, where they face all then this type of situation they are so what are some of the things there. For Festus, you as a man, if you're in this kind of like situation, like what do you think say you could do and how you gonna handle things like
First of all, I don't know what I would do because, like the guy was saying, he has all these plans, want to get his life together and this and that. If it was me, I think I'll do this. I'll act just like the way he did. But I'll probably like, go out for a walk or something and think about it. He's thinking all about himself right now, not thinking about her and the baby. He's just thinking about himself. If it was me, I'll go out and blow off some steam and think about it, and then sit down and talk, with her, and trying to get her own perspective of things.
but the thing is, right, before like you were having like those intimacy, like before you do like what like elderly people does, but you gotta plan for it, because there was always like a bad and a wrong, like every good thing, come with it after effect, and every bad thing, come with it after effect. So no matter how, like you still like, that's why sometimes in life you got to think about the positive and the negative aspect of it, because when something happen, although yes, you as a man, like you got to work, you got to think about it, but you have to think about it first, before like you start thinking about, okay, well, now I'm gonna date, okay, now I will start talking with this lady, okay, now I'm gonna meet this guy or something. Like you just have to think about it. Okay, we have a phone call. Let me pick this call. Hello, caller. What's your name and outside the call from?
Keisha from Dallas, Texas.
Oh, hey, Keisha. How are you?
Good. Happy New Year.
Same to you. Same to you. So what is your partake on this discussion today?
As you talking about abortion, okay, like you know how we got some parents, they mind don't be in the right place, like your daughter or son tell you something and you just tell them go back there with the kids, like you don't care if they get pregnant. And two, that's not right to have an abortion. It's just like somebody murdering you. So you can't blame it on a child if they was wise enough to try to bring it to your attention, but you chose to avoid that opportunity to protect them as an elder.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
It was my
And
pleasure.
what you said is really a good advice to the parents, And thank you. As we
Okay.
call it,
No.
so you have more things to say? Oh, okay. So, based on what the caller is talking about, that is true because sometimes when you look again, like you have to go back to the parents, like as a
Exactly.
parent, like you got to put your children down and, like advise them and tell them, like, oh, look, This is how the world is. When you do this, you will get the results of doing this. You will have this. Just like when you tell your kids, you say, "Oh, you gotta go school. When you go school, you graduate. You achieve a good things." So when it comes to like sexual relationship, like you gotta put your kids down and say, "Look, okay, we have a caller. Hello, caller. What's your name and who say you the call from?"
Yes, my name Aruna Wunda, the call from New Jersey.
Oh, hey, Mr. Haruna, how are you? Happy New Year.
Oh, I wish you the same. Thank you.
All right. So wait till you partake on this show, sir.
Yes, I don't like the shock movie. It was so interesting, and I just want to let you know, say, what is happening in that movie, a reflection of the true life story, what did happen to them at the world. Because let me say, abortion is as a result of when you get the leg by choice. I mean, by chance, not by choice. So if you get the leg by chance, you're not ready for one. Obviously, you just end up for abortion. So let me take that in the real life perspective. When they fall in a relationship, you have to know the goal or the plan of that relationship. Because now we take family planning as a whole. Family planning is when two people or two married couples or two partners don't agree to get belay and how many picking the one born and how the one born that picking that is the space that they give them and how they will take care of the picking with them born. So if you go fall in the relationship, the man not ready for more for you, and you don't plan with the man, you end up forget the lesson of relationship today. The man get a no reason. It will get say, hey, no, I'm not ready for picking it. Oh, maybe now today we don't see the cool man, the cool man picking it. And they really fall try to use picking, forget who around them. Because this man don't get around, they get a good job, get a good friend, get this. So don't ever go able hold on, married, hold on, for him. If the man already for like you born for him, it's obviously going to the belly, it's not picking up the responsibility. As a result, what will happen? Abortion is the only option they left on the table. So, what I want to say, the better you born by choice rather than by chance. So if you go into a relationship, not forcing the man ready for picking before you they get belly for him. Let me take even like the age, almost 18 years, not a man for 10 to protect. We get so many options of family planning these days, so many options of contraceptives, ranging from condom, ranging from emergency pills. If you go to marry, you're going to go for one. You have to prepare yourself, you know. If I do my business, I will get belly. No, my business, let's take her out. So if you don't get belly, oh my choice. I'm sorry. Accident. I don't belly, I just can't, I'm not ready for it. If you're not ready for it, you don't. But as soon as you don't, you expect belly. I think in God, if you don't something my business, you don't get belly, you don't get belly. So the only thing you can do, prevent yourself before you go to the man, prevent yourself before you go for the lab. So at the end of the day, you have to take an embarrassment. I don't say about the one that way that's more below 80 years, you know, they're not going to make a decision for themselves and inform decision. But when you even past 18 years, and they are not like every day you're going to do the lab, you don't know in plan. You don't say that man just come there with you, just grab up you. If you go trap and think of the level, trap away. Obviously, you end up being a parent mother, or you end up about the picking, you end up getting other complications, reality, abortion, birth, all that things can you wait. So we did both sides. We really need to do more because I get a present set. The man who even like inside because then I use condom, I bust out. I use condom, I don't even use them at the height of the intercourse. I remove I don't even know. So you the woman that is the best person for protecting yourself. If you're not ready, if you say that man not ready for one day, I use the preventive set. You don't want to take that.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right. Okay. Because we'll get another caller from there. I don't know if you can hold on or you can call back. So that way we'll go to the other caller go say because you did give a really, really good point. So we want you for come back. So make her take the other call. So that way, you know, we can get you back, okay?
I'm going to be here. Don't worry.
All right. Hello, caller. Waiting at your name and who say you the call?
Hey, this is Janet Matamusa here.
Oh, Madam Janet, how are you?
Hey, I'm okay. I'm doing good.
Happy New Year, darling.
Exciting
I miss
program.
you.
I mean, this side they call provocation. I mean, this program, first of all, thank you so very much for bringing up this program. And you know
You're
what? As I
welcome.
watch the episode, it takes you back to being a girl. You know, 15, 16, 17, you name it. You know, every woman where they in the age today. We all don't go through that stage in our life where that age that we get boyfriend, the way we like, where their hormones, they don't get no control over their hormones. You don't under a lot of pressure, and then something happens, you know, and the first thing where they think is abortion. But then these boys, when they mention abortion, they don't even know the repercussion of that thing. Well, today I want to say to every woman where they're out there, where they force you for commit abortion, where the one that way die, and the one that way they alive but not able born picking today, we say to now all this was done out of ignorance. On the ignorance on both parties though, because also the boy you blame. You don't just blame the boy, you blame yourself. Well yes, you're young, you're naive, you are innocent, you don't understand these issues, you don't know how many times you will have sex and be pregnant. But then the whole thing comes down to, like the caller said, there's a previous caller that said, parents must teach their children. You know, you get to the point where you have to speak about contraceptives when once the girl gets to like period time, begin to speak about contraceptives. Because this idea of, you could contain yourself, you go wait till you, that is not true. That is totally not true. So now begin to speak openly. And I hope say if I'm at this program tonight, go able for help comrade all over the world where they watch this. On Facebook, on YouTube, because my friend and I are watching this on YouTube, and guess what? I mean, it's like this is a very heated program. This now real life. They call previous caller. They say every woman we don't born at the world don't go through this kind of a situation. You know, so great topic tonight. And I hope say other people them. I know people are too long I'll call again. For just say this thing. It just raised so much anxiety in me. So at this point I'm gonna say thank you to your friends who are on the program. I want to say to you guys, the points that you've made, especially the young man, when you said he should have gone out, have a little work, come back, because when he was making decisions, he was making those decisions by himself, for himself, selfish. But it's good to speak. You know, you have the situation, go out and speak to somebody older. This is the situation we have at hand. What can we do? So for every boy out there, when you want to have sex, please use your condom. If your girl, yes, so that you can you don't put a girl in the position where she's going to get pregnant and you start asking how many times. You don't have, let us now check get the education right. You can have sex once and you can get pregnant.
Thank you.
All right, Fatmata, I'm going to leave now. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Janet, and thank you so much, our caller. You know, keep calling. Although, yes, I told you guys this is a youth program, so you guys just keep calling. So for right now, we need the to guide it. But for now, as long as you're like 40 years old, you're gonna be in like 19. Just to let you know that. So I just want you guys to keep calling and comment, because you know, this is VOS, it's family thing, you know, everybody voice matters, you know, because there's certain things, even we, ourselves, even me, that's sitting right here too, there's certain things like I can't see it, you know, so if you guys call and comment, you know, at least I will get some of you guys' ideas too. So that's why this show, every voice matters, so you can call and leave your comments, you know. And two, I will go back to Lulu. And based on what the callers and everything you see right now, so what do you have to say?
Hold on, let me say something quick.
Oh, okay, all right, first.
About, you know, parent talking to the daughters, and I mean, as an African from Sierra Leone, it is very, very difficult for, you know, females, even teenagers, to talk to the parent or the parent to talk to them about sex. That's a no-no. They don't want to hear that kind of stuff. They, you know, they don't talk to you about sex. I mean, plus we have that fear of, if you go to them and trying to talk to them about sex, it's going to be like the end of the world. You know, it's very difficult. That's another thing. It's very, very difficult to talk to your African parent, you know, about sex. And another thing is, I don't think, you know, our African parents back home, have that much education, you know, about sex too. So it's like they can't pass it on to their kids.
Mm.
They can't talk to them about sex. But like for the parents that are here, and I think maybe it's different because they know more now than back then or back home, because here you have internet, you have all this resource to find know more about sex than back home in Africa. I haven't been there for so long, so I don't know what it's like over there now. But back then, when I was there, it's just that fear that installing us. You know, it's very difficult to talk to, especially for a woman, a child, a teenager, to talk to the parent about sex.
Yeah, so true. Yeah, so true. Yeah, Patrick, I mean, first, sorry, like, sorry about that. Like, what you're saying, that's a great point, Like, most of the girls, they're really scared to talk to their parents because most of the parents, they're so harsh.
Yes.
Sometimes for you to even go to them and even say, oh, mom, this guy say hi to me, like, you're scared, like you're scared. You're gonna be like, oh, if I tell my mom this, she gonna be mad, she gonna say something to me, like you have the fear, like you don't even want to say something to them because you're gonna feel like they'll be so mad. Hey, they'll be so mad. Like as soon as you start saying, oh mom, that guy said I told you, like all those kind of stuff make us like fear. That's why the parents, like those out there, you as a parent, you have a kids, something you got to put them down. It's not all about, oh, you're gonna have this degree, you're gonna be a doctor, you're gonna be this. Yeah, that is good. Like everybody want that for their children, but at the same time, you got to put them down, mentor them, like, because like that's why they say like every charity is at a home. Like every good and bad start in the house. So you as a parent, you got to teach your child and to do something good, especially when it comes to that, because you don't want to be embarrassed and shame. Like when your daughter, like at a certain age, having a pregnancy, you're going to be shamed, and then everybody going to look at you, oh, what is she doing? But at the same time too, we as a youth, some of we, even our parents can talk and talk and talk, but we don't listen. You see? We don't listen because we listen to our friends, we follow the bad stuff. Like even sometimes when people advising us, I would think it's a bad.
Yeah.
You see, sometimes we're blaming the parents, but sometimes when you look at we like as a youth, sometimes we don't listen.
Yeah,
We just feel like we're too big. You see? So when you feel like you're too grown, you're too big, like there's certain things like you can't handle by yourself.
Exactly.
You can't handle things by yourself. And then two, we as a woman, like anytime like you sit down, you want to do something, especially when it comes to like sexual activities, you got to ask yourself, oh, am I ready for this? Is this the right time? Sometimes you got to think, oh, is this the right person? Because sometimes like we make our plans. So I want to be a doctor, or I want to be a lawyer, or I want to be this, that. It's a good thing. It's really good, but sometimes there's some obstacle, on the way. So that's why I'm gonna turn it back to you, Lulu. So I don't know what you can say to this.
I mean, yeah, sometimes we plan, our life, our future, but life has a way of, doing something or, something happen. So it's like all your plans and stuff have to be on hold for a while. For us, females, it's like we look around, it's peer pressure really. Like seeing what others are doing, what other females are doing, they have all their plans and they're going by the goals and stuff like that. Maybe they probably plan things in order or they, protect themselves in order for, that not to happen or whatnot. So.
Oh, okay.
And also,
okay,
my question is, okay, let's say if what would happen, if it's the other way around? Okay, she got pregnant and she wanted an abortion, but he doesn't want an abortion.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
Like that's another thing though. What would she do in that moment? Is she gonna be like, okay, I still want an abortion, or she's gonna be like, okay, I want to keep it because she want it, or she's just gonna think about herself and her goals and what her parent would think. I understand the parent part because African parent, but like I said, it's something that they both have to sit down and talk about also. If it's the other way around.
Yeah, that is so true. But for the female, like the reason why I think they'll be like, oh, I'm so scared, I want to do abortion because of the parents, because number one, like the mindset, like when you sit and you think, how am I going to tell my parents, How am I going to tell her like what is going on right now? Because like you have the fear in you, like you're too scared, like you be ashamed just for you for talk to your mommy. Like you ashamed, like you get the fear and you be like, if I talk to me, my mind go be harsh, he go be so rude. Oh, the world will come down. So sometimes you're afraid, for able tell your mama say, oh, I go tell me, mama, like you're afraid because the holla whether they holla by you one.
Exactly.
Like all of that. That's why you see some teenagers right now, most people then when they get pregnant, they run away, like they're running away, like they can't stay in the house because they're just gonna think that, oh, it's gonna be a war in that house. If I stay in the house, it will be a war. So these are all the things that is affecting us.
Maybe the parent also, do that just because of experience, but they don't have a nice way to put it to come out with it towards their kids. Like, so they decided, okay, the best way to do it is just to like, don't listen to them, just yell at them, don't say, oh, okay, you know what, this happened to me. This is how, when I was young, this is what happened, and stuff like that. Sometimes, maybe that's another reason why they are so tough.
Well, that is true. And then too, sometimes like most of the parent, like there's too ashamed and scared, to share the past. Because sometimes too, like when you sit down and think about the past, like the more hurt you get, that's why sometimes like the parent don't want to share their past with their kids. That now they make baku of we parent them, then get them past. Their past is so worse because when I study car with them past and they remember them back. There's sometimes like when you sit and when you have your past, you don't even want to remember that past because it will hurt you so bad in a point that, like you can't handle it. So I just feel like that's the reason why some of the parents, they don't want to share their past. But sometimes it's good for you to share your past. No matter what, whether it's a negative or in a positive way. Because when you share your past, like you open the way, like you open the way for especially the young kids. That's why sometimes they're in good. So that way then now you begin go say, oh, you see me, mama tell me this, or my mom, my dad say, oh, he went through this kind of things. So what can I do? At least maybe I'll be better than my mom, I will do these things. That's why sometimes it's good to share the past. But sometimes like I don't blame the parent that much, because they don't want to bring it back. Exactly. Because it's like a nightmare to them. Mm-hmm. So you see, that's the reason why. And then too, let me just say hi to the people that are, they're giving their comments and all that stuff. And then from there, we will talk more about it. So, hello, Keisha Fofana. It say hi, good evening. And Amira, it say, VOS movie, haha. And Awuna say hello, L. And VOS, hi, And my people, you guys can, keep commenting, keep calling, so that way we can know you guys' ideas. At least you guys, can give us an understanding because there's something here that we don't know about. So if you call and give your ideas, you make us gain a lot of knowledge, because here is a youth program. So we need you guys as adults, to call, give your comments and give your opinion. Hmm. Okay.
Okay.
So now we're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we will be back. So stay tuned. Don't leave us. Just keep calling. Thank you, guys. We'll be back.
Okay.
Thanks to Shaw's Creations Organic Body Products.
For hands and feet corrections, try Shaw's Creations. For skin protection, try Shaw's Creations. For blemishes, scars, burns, and blisters, try Shaw's Creations. For skin rashes like acne, psoriasis, eczema, try Shaw's Creations. Because at Shaw's Creations, we guarantee results within 6 weeks or your money back.
Are you ready to have clear, gorgeous, healthy skin and feel more confident about your looks? Try Shaw's Creations Organic Body Products.
Shaw's Creations give you that smooth, glowing, healthy looking skin. Try it today. Shaw's Creations.
My skin looks fresh, healthy, and natural thanks to Shaw's Creations Organic Body Products.
For hands and feet corrections, try Shaw's Creations. For skin protection, try Shaw's Creations. For blemishes, scars, burns, and blisters, try Shaw's Creations. For skin rashes like acne, psoriasis, eczema, try Shaw's Creations. Because at Shaw's Creations, we guarantee results within 6 weeks or your money back.
Are you ready to have clear, gorgeous, healthy skin and feel more confident about your looks? Try Shaw's Creations Organic Body Products.
Shaw's Creations give you that smooth, glowing, healthy looking skin. Try it today. Shaw's Creations.
My skin looks fresh, healthy, and natural thanks to Shaw's Creations.
If I move them, we don't come back again. For when we just the join we, or for you guys that just joining us, we're gonna play the same clip again, so that way you guys can have an idea of what we're talking about. And this show, we're talking about unwanted pregnancy, and then we'll focus mostly on the youth. So just for make you guys have an idea, this is a youth program. So we need you guys to call in, comment, give us your idea, because everybody's voice matters. But for now, we're gonna show you guys the video so you guys can see exactly what we've been talking about. So stay tuned.
Yo, babe, I'm going out. Do you need anything?
No.
Okay.
No, wait. Babe, I need to talk to you.
Can it wait? I'm going downstairs. Me and Jordan gotta go somewhere. What?
I missed my period.
What? What? Sarah, are you pregnant?
I'm not sure.
What does it say?
I don't know. I haven't checked it yet.
Well, shit, check it then. What are you waiting for? Diaper, $24.99. Wipes, $8.99. Milk, $7.99. Food, no food. Damn, Sarah, what were you thinking?
So if it is positive, then what?
Then what?
I can't do no abortion.
Why can't we check it then?
No, wait. I need to know. Are you gonna be there?
Be there? Why won't you just abort it?
I can't.
Why not?
I can't kill my baby. What if this is the only time I ever get pregnant?
Listen, we don't have any money. How are we gonna raise a baby?
Do you even want it?
Of course I do. But not right now. Look, I need to finish my degree, get a full-time job, and then we can start talking about having a baby.
So, if I decide to have it, you won't be part of it?
That's not what I'm saying.
Then what are you saying?
How the hell did you get pregnant in the first place?
How would I know? We had sex. Pregnancy is possible.
Well, it can't be mine. We always use protection.
Really? How about that time in your car? Did we use protection?
That was the only time.
In your parents' bedroom?
That was a month ago.
What about last week at the beach?
That was an accident. The condom broke.
Exactly, an accident.
Look, I'm letting you know right now, I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready to have a baby. I refuse to bring a child in this world that I can't provide for.
So, if I choose to have the baby, it's over? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I guess.
All right, me fumble them as soon as I don't see the short clip. I believe so when I can understand now what they go on. Now will just join me and what will they talk about? So they talk about unwanted pregnancy. And these are the things that affect the teenagers and stuff. And so like we're talking about unwanted pregnancy, you know, some of the youth out there, they're gonna say like, how can we prevent this? What can we do to stop it? You know, those are the questions some people out there and asking us. So first off, like, what do you think they can do, you know, to minimize, you know, this unwanted pregnancy and to stop abortion? Because abortion is like you committing a suicide, like legally, like you murdering the kids. So what are some of the things like you think like the youth out there, like most of them, they're watching us right now, they don't know what they can do. So what do you think that they can do just to try to stop this unwanted pregnancy?
First of all, I think contraceptive like birth control will help, and also urge the partner to use protection condom. But if we're talking about Africa, I'm not sure how hard it is for people to get teenagers, kids to get the pill to take to protect themselves, in case or when they have unprotected sex. But mainly they should use birth control, or if they can't afford it, I'm pretty sure condom is it's easy to come by. I think the boyfriends or whoever they have sex with should actually protect themselves before they have sex. And if he doesn't want to protect himself before he have sex or they have sex, she should just be like, no, if you don't want to protect yourself, we can't have sex. But if it's somebody that you love, you want to do anything to please him. But at the same time, if you don't want to get pregnant, you have to think about yourself first and be like, you know what, you have to use protection.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is true. That is true. But like sometimes like these guys, they're really convinced, you know. They're gonna make you
I
feel
know.
they're gonna be like, oh, I love you, you gotta do this with me. Like you as a female, like how you think, oh, I don't want him to leave me alone, I don't want him to go away because that's the thing about we female. Like when we love a guy, like we do everything. Because I remember when I was back home, when I was having my boyfriend, like I can do everything just to please him. Because when you love someone, like you do everything, like just for you to satisfy him. But something like you guys, I'm talking about you, Festus. You guys are really, you guys have the sweet mouth when you talk. Hi, you guys put female in ginger.
Well,
So those are the things about you guys.
I mean, especially, I mean, if the guy is pretty famous and all the girls want him, he can just be like, you know what? If you don't want to have sex with me, I'll go have sex with somebody else. She will have sex with me without condom. So also that pressure, he also can put that pressure on her, and she'll be like, you know what? It's just okay. Let's just go ahead and do it.
Oh.
And sometimes, female, they have to know, when. Right after your cycle, you can get pregnant at any time before your cycle. So you have to know when, the time in between to have sex so you don't get pregnant.
But the thing is, like you can't know whether in between. It's just happened. Sometimes you even in your period and then you're pregnant, like you can't even know. You see, so those are some of the things that is affecting, the youth right now. So what about you, Lulu, as a female? Like, what you think you can do if you are in that certain situation? Like, what can you do?
Well, I mean, most females, like, they have like some type of like adults, somebody they confide in, and, they trust and stuff like that. Like when something like that happen, they can easily like call them or go to them, ask for advice or seek advice from somebody. If you like go to church, you can talk to the first lady or the pastor or somebody like, you can confide in and talk to. Just ask for advice, like, seek advice somewhere else. Or then, listen to the guy or just make drastic decision like that. Just think about it, say, oh yes, I'm gonna have abortion because he doesn't want the child and stuff like that because you love him. You have to think about yourself first,
Yeah, that is true. But sometimes, like the way the society is, like, sometimes you be so scared, like to even confide in an elderly person. That's the thing. Like you're afraid for even tell big people that because you go say, oh, if I tell this to my also just now, what you go say, like, like you you're afraid because you go think about, hey, what time they go tell this woman. That's why and sometimes even with mama or papa they say sometimes then they when they see them, we're afraid for it. Sometimes for even go near them say with a thing, so those are the things. So this show will be ending soon. So the thing I would say is like for we as a youth, like we gotta plan ourselves. Like everything is planning. When you don't want a baby, when you don't want picking, make I talk this on Creole. If you don't want picking, the way how you go try for solving is either you use a condom or you take birth control because they have so many ways that you can prevent pregnancy. There's a lot of certain things that you can use. What they use just for prevent pregnancy. And now one thing is when you get a man or a boyfriend, you get for tell them your goals. Like you get for tell them like what you want accomplished in life. Sometimes if you think say the guy not supportive, there's another way around, because in life, like you guys have to be supportive of each other. You guys got to set your goals and say, okay, this is what I want to do in the future, or this is what I want in the future. And two, if you don't want a baby, if you don't want to use those birth control pills, ask the guy to use condom. If the guy don't want to use it, say, you know what? I'm not gonna do this because
Exactly.
this is not the time yet for me to have a baby. I gotta go to school. I have something to think about. I have a lot of things, ahead of me. So we gotta think about our future, because we're the future leaders of tomorrow. There's something we gotta think about. Sometimes it's not all about sex. Oh, this, I gotta use condom. I gotta use. Sometimes you can even use condom and then you still get pregnant.
Exactly.
You see, and sometimes you can even use like those birth control pills. You still getting pregnant. So sometimes like we just have to be protective of ourselves and just have the mindset of what you're doing. Like if this is what I'm planning to do. If that's not what you're planning to do, look, there's other way around, So what is your advice? Because our show will end soon. So what are you guys advice that you guys want to advise the youth back there, the one that are watching us right now? So what do you want to say to them?
Like you said, you have to have a strong mind. Okay, because you see other people, especially if you have friends, they doing it, they're having sex. Oh, it's fun. You go ahead and do it. You don't, it's fun. It feels good when you do it without protection and all this stuff. I mean, you have to have a strong mind, because if you don't have a strong mind, that can lead to something else. Okay, so you just have to have a strong mind. When it comes to sex, if there's no protection, don't have sex. No matter what he says, or if he's gonna leave you, no matter if you love him, you got to protect yourself first.
So what about you, Lulu?
Yeah, so what Professor just said, like, you have to think of yourself first, like, protection, or there's always somebody, trust me, you can talk to. Like, I know we have the good and the bad and the ugly, but it's sometimes you have somebody, like, have your best interest at heart you can talk to, and they can give you advice or tell you, like, where to go to get help from, because they have like a whole bunch of organization, you can go to for help, like non-profit organization and stuff, to help the youth, maybe the ones that have a unwanted pregnancy or abortion, or have a baby, they know how to take care of them. Yeah, you just do research, ask around, talk to people, and then you can make your final decision.
Okay. All right. So now I'm just gonna read the comments. So now they read the comments, then from there, we're gonna close this show because we have another show ahead of us.
Okay.
So right now, Princess Nancy say Mama Salone. Mama Salone nation don't have the stuff the Western world have. They don't even have medicine in the hospital. So many women die daily in Mama Salone due to not having a midwife. And then you guys know a midwife, right?
Yes.
Okay. Wow. And if you're sleeping with a man just so they won't leave you, trust me, he will leave you when it's offered on a plate by another woman. That's true.
Yeah, it is.
And then he said, if a man love you, he won't say, I will look elsewhere. In Mama Salone, they don't have so many birth control. And then he said, keep yourself from your husband or wife. If you're not married, don't even give yourself so easy.
Yeah, that's true, but it's really difficult, especially if you're a teenager and you're dating someone who's cute, to say. And it's a good point, but it's very difficult to do that when you're dating someone and you love them so much and you don't want to let them go. It's very difficult.
Yeah, I know it's very difficult, but sometimes, like, there's a way, like, we as a woman, sometimes you gotta have like a pride, something. Okay, like you see right now we're talking about taking birth control, like, control yourself, prevent yourself. Like as this lady Princess is saying, like back home, You know, sometimes it's hard for we to have a medicine, you know, even in the hospital, you know, some people can afford, you know, to buy those things. Some men, like those young boys out there, they can't even afford money just to buy a condom. So, like, if you don't have those things, if you were in their home, like, position and stuff, so what can you do?
Right. Wow. That's
I
that's
know.
that's a difficult question. You know, like she said, you know, it's like also it's like you said, pride. Because sometimes you go, to, let's say, if they have a clinic that offer those things, so, you know, sometimes as a woman in Africa, walking in those clinics just to get those pills, you know, it's like you're ashamed. Like, you know, people look at you like, why are you getting, you know, birth control? You know, they look at you differently. You know, and it's kind of difficult, especially when you're talking about people back home, you know, how to protect themselves, how to get the medication, and it, you know, it's not sufficient over there. That's very difficult. Yeah,
Mhm.
very difficult.
Yeah, because it look like all this come to like knowledge, you know, because some of the people back home and some of our parents, you know, the lack of certain things, you know, when it comes to like educate, you know, the kids, you know, some of the parents they lack of it because they don't have that much knowledge. So you
Exactly.
see,
Yeah, it's
those are
not
the things.
knowledge.
Like if I don't have the knowledge, like how can I pass it on? You know, let's just think about it. If if I don't even go to school for me to learn and become a teacher, how can I teach the kids?
You can't.
You see, like you know, it's difficult. You
It
know,
is.
it's really hard. And some of our parents back home, like most of the elderly people back home, not all of them go to school. Some of them can't even read. You know what I'm talking about. It's like a point where you know, like you don't know something. Like, how can I educate my kids if I don't know something?
Exactly.
Those are the things that we're the kids we're lack of knowledge. You
Yes.
see? And then, so I don't know, like if you don't know something, so what can you do? Like if you're in a situation, like even you yourself, you don't know. So how can you pass it on to your
Exactly.
kids? So those are the things that is affecting us, you know. And then too, like we gotta close now. So um I just want to say thank you so much, you guys that are commenting, and thank you so much for your calls and all this stuff. And then for you as a youth, like you get for be careful of what you do. And anything you do in this world, you have to plan. It's all about planning. You don't, I mean, you're not get for just grab in a second and just make a decision. And two, you as a young man, when you do woman belly, if you know you can take a responsibility, I know back home is hard. Even here too, it's hard. You know, we don't have to pretend like everything is okay here. It's not, you know. And then two, when you think about it, America get the highest rate of teenage pregnancy, single parents, you know, because the man then today, like as soon as you then give woman belly, oh, they don't deny, or some of them they go say, oh, me not to the papa. Oh, but you not to the papa, but when you guys are having sexual intercourse, like you are fine, you know? Like the moment we picking candy, like you they deny, that's not fair though. Because now then they cause a lot of single parents,
Exactly.
you know? And then two, we as a woman, we can forget pride, you know. You're not just they offer yourself just because the man say I love you. Because some of these guys they're just lying. They'll say I love you, but they don't. They just want to have like a piece of you. That's all they want. But as soon as they think the trouble is coming, they would disappear in a minute. It's like when a flight is taking off.
Just shit to do.
They will not be there. So like, what's the point? Like you don't want to have a baby, but you want to have sex. Like, come on now, think about it. There's always a negativity and a positive things in every aspect of life. For example, let me say you have your car, you get your car. When you then drive, you can remember say accident get for car.
Mhm.
that girl for go inside there, and then it's a good thing you know how to drive. It's a good thing you can show off with your car. That's the thing. At the same time, you got to like, okay, when I have sex, I'm gonna have a baby either way. So you got to think about those stuff, And then for you as a guy, stop running away. You have to take your responsibility. And two, you have to stop lying on female. Oh, I love you, I love you, I love you. Just to have a piece of them. That is not fair. That is not good. And you as a female too, some of us were the cause. Yeah, because some of the female, like for example, now we're not the one where they force the guy them. Just because of, my friend can tell me, say, do this, it's good. And you too, you want to try it. You see?
For everybody.
So the thing I can say is, like, the way you guys can protect yourself is by you using a condom, like have a protective pill, like using a certain birth control, just protect yourself, and make sure you're doing at the right path. Because sometimes that affects a lot. Because there's some female right now, like majority of them just stop at high school just because they're pregnant. They can't go forward, they can't finish their schools. Those are the things that is affecting the females, like it brings us down. Because sometimes you'll be scared, like, what are they going to say about me if I have that? They're going to be like, you're pregnant, you're this. You're going to be so shy because there's certain things like all your him, like, your goals and everything just come down in a day, like, just because you're pregnant. But you just have to have a faith and believe in yourself. So, I am Fatimata, I can do it. Even though I have a baby, I can still have my baby and go back to school. You have to have like a positive mind, you have to have like a positive vibe. Know that you can do it. Pregnancy can just bring you down, because there's this thing, like some of us, like we have the mindset, okay, if I have a baby, I can't go back to school. That's a lie. You can go back to school.
Yeah, you can.
You can go back to school. So just have the positive mind, and do the thing that you want to do. The only thing I would say, be protective, plan what you're supposed to do, like sit down with your partner. You guys need a plan before you take another step. So now the program is about to close. I just want you guys to say like a brief thing, and from there we're ending the show.
And love yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Self-love.
So what do you have to say? Because the show is about to end.
You basically said everything, that, was thinking. So, like you said, protect yourself, have high self-esteem, love yourself, avoid peer pressure. Avoid peer pressure, especially for teenagers. That's that's also number one cause. Peer pressure. Okay, somebody pregnant and you want to be, you want to be like them, or you want to feel, know how to feel like being pregnant. So avoid peer pressure.
So true. So what about you, Lulu? What is your last word? I know you're shy, but it's okay.
Yeah, just know who to surround yourself with, friends wise, like, choose your friends wisely. Everything is not for everybody. Everybody have their time and their turn, so you wait for yours. If you know you're not ready, then protect yourself and know what to do.
Okay. All right. Thank you guys so much, and thank you so much our viewers and those that are calling. We said thank you so much, and then we're gonna bring our next episode next Tuesday. So if you want to hear more and more and more, make sure you stay tuned on next week Tuesday. We're gonna have the best. That's gonna be episode 2. You want to hear that? Tuesday. Stay tuned. Love you guys. I love you guys so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.
What are you looking at?
You are so gorgeous. Your skin, so lovely. Clean, sunny, and natural.
Do you stress out about your skin? Do you freak out when you break out? Well, help is on the way. Try Shaw's Creations organic body products. Are you ready to have clear, gorgeous, healthy skin and feel more confident about your looks? Well, try Shaw's Creations organic body products. My skin looks fresh, healthy, and natural thanks to Shaw's Creations organic body products.
You look great.
I look healthy.
Shaw's Creations
organic body products.
September we met, I could tell by your smile. You hadn't been with a good girl like me in a while. Yeah, you were impressed, couldn't leave me alone. Text me every time that you pick up the phone. And I had control in the driver's seat, but my hands are slipping off the wheel. Now the tables have turned, now I'm up all night. I'm picturing you acting like a fool.
My skin looks fresh, healthy, and natural thanks to Shaw's Creations organic body products.
For hands and feet corrections, try Shaw's Creations. For skin protection, try Shaw's Creations. For blemishes, scars, burns, and blisters, try Shaw's Creations. For skin rashes like acne, psoriasis, eczema, try Shaw's Creations. Because at Shaw's Creations, we guarantee results within 6 weeks or your money back.
Are you ready to have clear, gorgeous, healthy skin and feel more confident about your looks? Try Shaw's Creations organic body products.
Shaw's Creations give you that smooth, glowing, healthy looking skin. Try it today. Shaw's Creations.
My skin looks fresh, healthy, and natural thanks to Shaw's Creations organic body products.
For hands and feet corrections, try Shaw's Creations. For skin protection, try Shaw's Creations. For blemishes, scars, burns, and blisters, try Shaw's Creations. For skin rashes like acne, psoriasis, eczema, try Shaw's Creations. Because at Shaw's Creations, we guarantee results within 6 weeks or your money back.
Are you ready to have clear, gorgeous, healthy skin and feel more confident about your looks? Try Shaw's Creations organic body products.
Shaw's Creations give you that smooth, glowing, healthy looking skin. Try it today. Shaw's Creations.